Can you pronounce this word? And what about that one? In this video, I'm gonna test your pronunciation. I've got 15 words, and if you can pronounce all of them correctly, your English pronunciation is amazing, especially the last one. If you can pronounce it, you're a pronunciation genius. Ready? Let's do this. And here is the first word. How do you pronounce it? It's kind of tricky, It should be epitome in British English or epitome in American English. I prefer epitome. Epitome. And what does it mean? It means a perfect example. For example, she's the epitome of kindness, always thinking of others. So it is epitome or epitome.
Epitome of evil.
Okay, moving on. What about the second word? How do you pronounce it? Hyperbole? It is pronounced like hyperbole. Hyperbole. And it means exaggerated statements, not meant to be taken literally. For instance, saying "I've told you a million times" is just a hyperbole.
That's hyperbole.
Okay, guys, what about the next one? How do you pronounce it? It should be pronounced like thorough. Thorough. I love this sound, thorough. And what does it mean? It means complete or detailed. For instance, make sure to do a thorough check before submitting your work. Work thorough.
Very thorough.
How do you pronounce this cute word? It should be squirrel. Squirrel. And of course, it's a small animal that climbs trees and stores nuts. For example, a squirrel ran across the power line and surprised everyone. So it is squirrel. Squirrel.
Yep, squirrel.
What about the next one? How do you pronounce it? Accessory? No. Accessory. Accessory. And it is an extra item that adds style or function. For instance, a scarf is the perfect winter accessory, stylish and warm.
You're not a toy, you're an accessory.
What about the next word? How do you pronounce it? It is choir. Choir. And of course, it is a group of singers. Singers. For instance, she sings in the school choir every Sunday. Choir. Choir.
The highest choir of angels.
Okay, what about the next word? How do you pronounce it? It should be pronounced like scissors. Scissors. And of course, it's a tool used for cutting. For example, don't run with scissors. It's dangerous.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
How do you pronounce the next word? A super common one. It should be pronounced like vocabulary. Vocabulary. And it is the set of words you know or use. For example, reading helps expand your vocabulary naturally.
My vocabulary is not large.
Okay, we are halfway through. How are you doing so far? Not too challenging? Let's move on. What about the next word? How do you pronounce it? Gnome. No, it should be pronounced like gnome. Gnome. And it is a small mythical, another tricky word, mythical, creature or garden figure. For instance, that gnome in the garden creeps me out at night.
To find a secret gnome.
Okay, what about the next one? Again, we have a silent letter here. It should be pronounced like aisle. Aisle. And it is a walkway between rows. For example, in a store or plane. And here is an example. She walked down the aisle in a beautiful white dress.
I said the aisle!
Okay, what about the next one? How do you pronounce it? It is pronounced like rhythm. 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 It is a pattern of beats in music or movement. For instance, he clapped perfectly in rhythm with the music.
And keep the rhythm below the belt.
What about the next word? It is very tricky. It is pronounced like quinoa. Can you imagine? Quinoa. And it is a grain like superfood. For example, I had a delicious quinoa salad with avocado and feta.
He can't even pronounce quinoa.
Okay, what about this one? Can you pronounce it? It should be pronounced like meteorological. Meteorological. And it is something related to weather. For example, the storm caught even the meteorological experts off guard.
Meteorological balloon?
It should be meteorological.
Meteorological.
Okay, what about the next one? It should be pronounced like indict. Indict. And it means to formally accuse of a crime. For instance, they chose not to indict due to lack of evidence.
I can indict you for obstructing justice.
Okay, guys, we're almost done. Just a couple of words left. How do you pronounce the next one? And it should be pronounced like infamous. Infamous. And it means being famous for something bad. Like, he's infamous for always being late to meetings.
Now make him infamous!
And the last one. Are you ready? Ta-da! How do you pronounce this one? Okay, it should be pronounced like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Ha! Of course it is a playful word, but still. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, you can just break it down. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Ha! Can you beat me here? I guess no.
These silly words like
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And there you have it! 15 tricky English words that even native speakers can get wrong, especially the last one. Let me know in the comments how many of these did you already know? And which ones were the most surprising? Thank you guys for being and sitting with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more language content. Тик, ты не досмотрела до конца, какашка.